capsular range of motion, so moving through internal and external range, or external rotation in our shoulder joint. It's a little bit tough because we're going to put ourselves in a base position that helps our core and our legs kind of radiate up into the arm. And that's actually a really cool feeling because we kind of get to isolate the arm, but also kind of work the rest of the body into that range of motion. What you'll need today is probably something for your knees, just to make sure your knees are happy with the kneeling pose. And then if you have something that you can squeeze, a tennis ball, a lacrosse ball, one of the yoga tune-up like therapy balls, any of that's going to be great. And if you don't have access to that, or in case you just forgot, you can always make a fist and do it this way. Just watch out, sometimes fingers pressing into palms isn't the greatest feeling. Anyway, let's have some fun. Starting from your kneeling position, support your knees, and we'll step one leg forward. So you can mirror me, you can be the same as me, kind of doesn't matter, we're just gonna do one side for the sake of this video. With this leg, you'll probably wanna walk it a little bit out to the side, so that way balance is out of the equation. The wider you take your leg, the bigger the base, usually the less you have to pay attention here. So for me, it's kind of about right here. Some of us might be a little more forward, some of us might actually be like, it's kind of like a floor warrior too. So kind of find your range, and you might even need to scooch your foot out. It could be a little beyond the knee or right under the knee. Honestly, it doesn't matter as long as you're feeling pretty firm. Once we have this, your glute on the bottom leg is going to be your stabilizer. Your big toe on the front leg is going to be your other stabilizer. Okay, so big toe and glute, nice and strong for the base. Same side arm to the leg that you have forward. Bring it out to kind of like that letter T position, like in line with the shoulder. My other hand is my accountability hand. And so when we're doing these, there's a tendency to cheat through the rest of the body. We're trying to isolate the shoulder. So for external rotation, our first one, sometimes the ribcage comes up as we try and go back. We're not trying to do a back bend right now. We're just trying to rotate the shoulder. So take your other hand, bring it to the base of your ribcage, so that way you can feel if you're starting to like chest bump. Okay, so arm in line with the shoulder. Take a deep breath in, pack that air into your core. Big toe on, glute on, squeeze your tennis ball. If your body's a statue, just your arm moves. Begin to rotate open, kind of like you're a cactus or a goalpost. Go as far as what's comfortable, and then we'll start to rotate back, fist to the front of the room. Perfect, so let's keep going. We're gonna do that nice and slow, squeezing the whole way, maintaining tension in the legs, and rotate forward. We'll do this to a 4 count, so 4, 3, 2, 1, open up, hold it for a second, and then rotate forward, 4, 3, 2, 1, nice. We're just gonna do 4 reps, let's do one more, and why not at a hold? So we're holding it, back of the arm on fire. Let's keep the squeeze in the hand, maybe add a little bit more. Belly still on, legs still strong. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Rotate back forward and take a mini break. Time under tension is not easy, and this range of motion engages a lot of muscles because we're kind of going from the deepest layer out, capsule, to superficial tissue. Let's do internal rotation. So internal rotation is a little bit tougher. We're gonna take our arm again out to the same side. With this, our accountability hand shifts to the front of the shoulder. And this is because when we go down, a lot of people will kind of go like this in order to bring their hand to the floor. You might not go hand to the floor, okay? So, opposite hand on the front of the shoulder so you can feel it jut forward if it does. Elbow in line with the shoulder. This is gonna be huge. Don't let it drop down, okay? Keep it in line. Take your breath in. Squeeze up through your legs, belly on, and tennis ball, squeezing. Begin to rotate your hand towards the floor. You might not go very far, that's okay. And then rotate up. The front of the arm is really what starts to catch on fire with this one. And kind of like under armpit area too. And up. So much tougher, right? Let's do 2 more. Down, fist to the floor. And up. Keep your legs strong, don't drop your elbow, down. Hold it like you're a scarecrow, squeeze a little bit more. Belly still on, legs still on. Oh, this is hard. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back up and relax. So this is a pretty cool thing. By stimulating the capsule like that, our arm range of motion just improves globally. And we also get a decent workout and some nice time under tension to help engage and strengthen our tissue. So after that, you can do really anything, some nice things are your typical reach up, twisty, something like that, I don't know. After you've done this though, your arm is gonna be pretty prepared for just about anything. So feel free to do some really sweet planks, maybe some nice arm balances. I don't know, you know your body better than I ever will. Thanks for joining me today. Do your other side too.